So, hey everyone, welcome to 18th episode of our podcast series. So, today we are going to have Celeste. She is expert in AI content creation and she is also helping a content creator to use and leverage AI for the content creation. Yeah, so Celeste, can you share us more about you? Like, tell us.
Sure. My background is a video editor. So I was a video editor. Then I turned content strategist because the videos that I was doing wasn't performing really well on social media, and I was wondering why, even if the editing was really cool. And then I just realized that AI was a smarter way of using and just creating strategies to help people succeed in social media.
Yeah, right. So, like, how do you, let's move over to our first question, right? Which is like one of the most important question, like how you see AI is leveraging the content creation, like how people are using it, and how AI can help us in content creation.
There are many ways, especially for image generation, like thumbnails for YouTube, creating assets for LinkedIn, as you can see. And the obvious one is idea generation with ChatGPT, but there are other three that I consider really, really important. So the first one is data analysis. I saw a LinkedIn creator that was exporting all of his analytics, and instead of paying, $20 for a software of analytics, he was just doing everything with ChatGPT. And he was like, okay, what's my best performing post? Or when do I get more engagement? And from those analytics, he asked ChatGPT to create a whole strategy based on numbers. And, like numbers never lie. So that's a really solid strategy. And you don't need to pay anything. Well, just ChatGPT is for, but the amount of things that you can do with ChatGPT 4 is just the money is really valuable. But that's one of the things. And for YouTube, I saw a lot of people doing also this type of data analysis. And there was a use case where a creator exported all of Mr. Beast best
Right,
videos. And then he was like, okay, give me a full analysis of this. And then ChatGPT was like, yeah, okay. The more important thing about this is that every video has every title has around 50 characters, no more, or something around that. And the funniest thing for me was that some days before that, I saw a video for Mr. Beast, and he was telling his strategies. And one of the things he said was, I always do my titles in less than 50 characters, because if not, YouTube cuts the title and then it's not really powerful as I want. And I was like, ChatGPT just told you in an analysis what Mr. Beast was doing, and then he just confirmed that. So it's really powerful, that type of analysis. Um,
right.
the second way I would say is editing, because there's this formula about creating content that Alex Ramosi created. I don't know if you identify Alex Ramosi. Yeah. Do you know?
No.
Okay. So Alex Ramosi is one of the biggest creators in education and business, like, globally. So
Okay.
he has this formula that it's hook, retain, reward. You need to hook people, then you need to return them as long as possible, and then reward your promise of the hook. If you miss one of these elements, all your content just dies. That's why, and the main part is the part of the reward. So you are a LinkedIn content creator. You can see
Yeah.
that one of the things that really do great are cheat sheets and carousels with a
Right.
bunch of tools and a bunch of prompts. And these
Exactly.
things are really successful because it rewards people in a really short amount of time. So the more time you reward people in the less time possible, the better it performs your piece of content. That's why cheat sheets and carousels with a bunch of prompts perform well on LinkedIn, even if sometimes it's not really useful. But it just gives people that feeling of the reward. And for example, in YouTube, these will look like YouTube creators starting their videos with, "Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. My name is Adada. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you subscribe. Even if I haven't told you anything interesting yet, just subscribe."
Okay.
So
Right.
that part of the editing is what I like, because I have a prompt that just helps me to tell ChatGPT, according to my mission, just help me to cut everything else that is not important to people. And sometimes
Right.
there are parts that I consider are important, but are important to me and to my ego, but are not important to the other creators. And the last one, I really think it's researching, because ChatGPT has these hallucinations where he creates things that are not real, and ChatGPT also has the bias sensitivity that is unfair to a lot of people, like having preference for some type of skin tone or some nationality. So sometimes, well, we have two problems here: that you don't know if the information is correct because you don't know where ChatGPT is getting that information, and it's out of date. The thing that a lot of people know. Um, but yeah, this is important because there's something called, well, it's a fancy term, but it's called retrieval augmented generation. It's
Okay.
it's just RAG. I don't know why you guys in technology like to call these things really to sound it complex, but this is about just feeding ChatGPT or any type of AI with the source of, yeah, with a source of information or with a PDF. And instead of having like all the possibilities in the world, to just say, okay, just give me information from this academic paper, give me information from this tool. And I don't know how to express how important is this, because, for example, there is a creator named Graham Stephan,
Right. Right.
literally the king of finance YouTube in the US. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and he one time he shared that he spent around 12 hours just to research each video that he makes. He has a massive amount of followers, and one of the things that people like about him is that he gives really solid evidence about everything. So instead
Yeah.
of spending those 12 hours researching, you can just use tools like Perplexity and get really solid information and create your content with a lot of quality because of that.
Yeah. Right. So I have seen your lot of LinkedIn posts, right? You explain very good. Okay. So by looking at your post, I think that you are very interested. You have a lot of knowledge about various AI tools, right? So like, tell me your favorite AI tools. Come on.
My favorite tools. Okay, they are not sponsoring me, but they should. Uh, my favorite tool is Screen Studio.
Okay.
Uh,
What is it?
this is a screen recording software.
Okay.
So basically, it zooms in, zooms out in every click I make. It makes the presentation really dynamic, and in just a few seconds, it gives you a professional video editing with animations, really optimized for tutorials. And this is one of my favorite ones because people usually send me messages saying, "Hey, which video software do you use? I want like something similar for myself."
Same here. I also asked you.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of my favorites. Also, uh, there's another tool that is more for video creators, YouTube creators, that it's Submagic, and
Okay.
Submagic creates subtitles automatically. So as I told you, my background is as a video editor, and before it was taking me around 2 hours to make the subtitles of one of these videos, and the price was around the $10 and $15. But with this tool, now the price is just $1, not 15.
Okay.
And instead of spending 2 hours, you can just spend 5 minutes I mean, the tool makes that in just a few seconds, but you can spend like 5 minutes to double check what that everything is correct. And it's just massive, the amount of time and the amount of money that you can save with that one.
Exactly. I use Veed. Actually, I use Veed for this, like automatic caption and subtitles generation. Right.
Hmm.
Go on.
Okay, yeah, those are my favorite ones. Oh, and I would say it's also DALI Tree. So you can access
Okay.
DALI Tree for free. And a lot of people don't know that. They think that they need to have ChatGPT 4 in order to access DALI Tree, but it's actually free. And also Leonardo AI. So both of these tools are an alternative to Midjourney. Leonardo I would say it's one of the best ones because it has a lot of different tools and a lot of different use cases, different models that you can use. So it's really interesting to play with that one. And DALI Tree, I would say, is the easiest one because you know me, I shared a post about Leonardo AI. I don't know if you saw that, but I shared a post about Leonardo AI, and people were telling me like, "Oh, this is so cool!" But the first time I tried it, I didn't get the results I wanted, or it was so hard for me to get the result I wanted. So, as Leonardo AI has a lot of options, yeah, it might be hard, so that's why I think that for people that just want to create some assets for YouTube, or I usually create some cute robots for my posts, I use for that DALI Tree. I think that DALI Tree is easier.
Okay. So, like, if I tell about my favorite AI tools, actually, in every, like, you may have used, like, listened about my LinkedIn audio event. Every time I always say that exactly one name, that is Forefront AI. It's my personal favorite. Like, it's like that in ChatGPT, in ChatGPT Plus, it requires browsing feature and all that. Like PDF, you can upload PDF and you can like generate content out of it. So all these things are provided by for free by Forefront AI. So that's why I literally love Forefront AI because it's a free alternative to ChatGPT. Of course, before that, I think you see when a lot of people are using these free alternative, they are just then they start charging money. That
Yeah,
I don't like because actually Forefront AI was providing GPT-4 for 10 messages. It is providing 10 messages for free,
mm.
but as soon as like a lot of people are started using it, then he reduced the 10 messages to just 5 messages per day. Okay,
Oh,
GPT-4, and then it reduced to one message per day, and finally last month it's completely paid now you cannot use GPT-4 for free by Forefront AI. So now I'm going to find another alternative, that is Perplexity AI.
yeah, Perplexity is really cool for that.
So, any since we are discussing about alternative free alternatives, so can you tell the free alternatives of some paid AI tools,
No, just as I said,
famous ones?
yeah, I think there are a lot of them. But the thing that I've seen with a lot of free alternatives is that I see this list, the list of best tools that you can use and the alternatives of these ones that are really free. Honestly, I have a lot of background trying tools because
Okay.
I'm a lover of tools. I'm always trying. I have all my bookmarks and all my folder is full of tools. And I'm really disappointed of those types of lists. Because even if it's a free alternative, the one that you paid for it for some reason because it's better. So I don't really have in my mind a lot of these tools. The ones that I just have in mind are the alternatives to Midjourney right now. Oh, and video editing. I mean, well, there are softwares that are free, but for example, for video editing, CapCut, it's also really cool and it gives you effects and automatic captions. Some people, well, not a lot of them, but some people paid for the video editing software, and CapCut, it's free. So I would say that one too.
Yeah. Let's move to our further question. Like a lot of people are like feared that okay, AI is going to replace the human creativity. So is it true? What's your views on it?
Yeah, I think that's an interesting topic, and we like to feel fear, even if we
Yeah.
say that we don't. We just like the emotion, the hype behind that. But ChatGPT only creates from the data that it was being trained on. And yeah, you might create some prompts that can give you interesting outputs, but the easiest analogy that I can say in this place is just the keyboard of your phone. So if I write, I'm going to make this experiment and I'm going to start writing. And you have three options for the autocomplete system. You know that. So
Hmm.
the option that it's in the middle, it's because it's the option that has more higher probability that you're going to choose that one.
Okay.
So if I write I like, and then the options I have is I'm just going to press the autocomplete button. So I have I like eating pizza and watch. And now the options that I have is TV, movies, and Netflix. So Netflix, it's right here, it's in the middle, all right?
Yeah.
Yes, I love Netflix. ChatGPT knows sorry, my keyboard knows my behavior. So that's why it's putting Netflix in the center.
Same
And
here.
yeah, it's the same with ChatGPT. I mean, my keyboard, it's trained with my behavior. So it knows that it's really probable for me to choose the option Netflix. That's why it's in the center. And ChatGPT is trained with information from the internet. So it's the higher probability for it is that it creates things that the rest of people know, because that's the highest probability. So I don't think that ChatGPT can really replace any human creativity, because uh, it just creates things that, or it can give you ideas, but it just creates things that are really probable for other people to think. So if you want to have something that is fresh and innovative, you really need your own thoughts and your own experiences and stories. That's something that ChatGPT is not trained on. And if you feed GPT with your own information, and that's other story. And then you're a good prompt engineer. You're not being replaced with the tool. You know how to use the tool. So yeah, I don't think it can replace any human creativity, and it's not romanticism. It's just the way it works.
Yeah, same, same. That's why I say in every event I go, I say the exact same line that AI is not going to replace you, but the humans who are using AI, that they can definitely replace you. That's it, because they are having a approach, they are with the trend, right?
Mhm.
Exactly. Over to the final thoughts, like what should I say? Huh? Yeah. So, what your like advices for the upcoming creators? Like a lot of creators are coming, right? A lot of creators are coming each and every day on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Instagram. So, like, what's your like advice for them, for the creators, how they can leverage?
Uh, well, there are two ways of looking at this question, as I can see. So both of us came from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a platform that is more about business. And a lot of people create content there because they want to start a business or they want to promote their business. So if you're a creator because you have your business and you want to promote it, so it's not like a priority, you might have a lot of other stuff to do that is more important than your content. So in that
Right.
case, it's good that you say, okay, ChatGPT is going to help me to do everything, and I'm going to create this post, and it's going to be great, even if it's a little bit generic. But I just want to be consistent. In that point of view, then that's okay. But for people that the main business is content, I don't think that that's a good approach, because there's a type of quality that you rise. You work really hard and then you get to this quality.
Right.
But then you use AI and you get to this quality not in 3 hours but in 5 minutes, and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And a lot of people stop here, but you forget that this is a place where everyone else is. So if you just
Exactly.
use this platform and once you arrive here in 5 seconds, you don't stop and you raise your level of quality, saying, okay, I just reached this level in 5 minutes. Now I can spend my time improving or optimizing other stuff in my workflow. And then
Exactly.
actually do more, not doing less, but just give more of your audience, of your content. Then that's one of the best ones, the best ways of using AI that I can say.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like the AI helped you to reach certain level, then you should put all those time which is saved by the AI to further creativity. Don't just stop there. You can move far ahead by using all those timing which are which AI helped you to save, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so okay. So let's. What's your final key takeaways for our audience? What's your final thoughts?
Oh, final thoughts. I would say that focus is the most important thing here.
Right.
You can get distracted with the hype because this is an exciting place to be in. And in just a few, I don't know, just a few weeks, just a few months, the technology just improves a lot and improves massively. And then every week, three tools came, and it's really easy to get distracted. So I would say that focus is the main part of for all of us. If you are the
Right.
developer, then just use the tools that you consider better for you. If you're a content creator, then don't get distracted for those tools that are cool for developers, because that can happen to you. So yeah, just focus and be curious.
Yeah, yeah. So thanks, Celeste, for giving us valuable insights on AI, and it was wonderful to have you on our podcast. Thanks a lot.
Amazing.